Hi everyone, I'm back with another video. This is a small book haul. Yeah, I think I've got them all this time. Might be one I've not shown. I don't know whether I have or haven't. Either way, you'll see it in an upcoming unboxing anyway, because I need to put it in an unboxing for something. And this one, I don't know whether I have or haven't shown it you. So I'm going to show it you anyway. So I'm going to start with this one in my hand, because who knows whether I've shown this one to you or not. I have forgotten. Because I let them build up. And then I forget what I have and haven't actually shown you now. I should really write a list. I might start doing that. Anyway, so this is the hardback book for Spookly the Square Pumpkin, the Halloween movie. So I watch this religiously every year. Either on Halloween or before Halloween. I've been watching this since I was a kid. I love Spookly. So this is literally, I'll read you the back. You'll get the gist. Our story begins, as most stories do, with something worth telling, with something that's new. In a world where only good pumpkins are round pumpkins, Spookly the Square Pumpkin is teased because of his unusual shape. But when Mighty Storm threatens the patch, Spookly begins the adventure of a lifetime, and discovers that sometimes being different can make all the difference in the world. They've got a Christmas movie that I didn't even know about. So guess who's watching that? Me. So this is about basically not bullying. It's a not bullying story. And look at this, it's stunning. We do have fireworks going off randomly outside, so you'll hear that. This is an amazing book. Anyway, moving on. I have finally got my copy of Undoctored by Adam Kay. So, Adam Kay he worked on... When did he work? Jeez, I've forgotten. He worked on neonatal units, didn't he? He worked with babies and pregnant women. And this is going to hurt got adapted into a TV series. So this is what happens when a doctor hangs up his scrubs, but medicine refuses to let go of him. So it alternates between hospital admissions and personal ones. This looks back at his medical education and the scars he's been left with. So this was an amazing audiobook, but I needed a copy of this. My copy's signed as well. But yeah, this was a great book. I haven't read This Is Going to Hurt. I've read this one. Yeah, that does happen as well. But yeah, he's a comedian now. So yeah, he's a great guy. Seems like it anyway. Speaking of him, we'll do this one. 'Twas the night shift before Christmas. This is his Christmas one. So it's Christmas is coming and the goose is getting fat, but 1.4 million NHS staff are heading off to work. So this is a love letter to all those who spend their festive season on the front line. So this is like a diary. I'm thinking. Yes, it is. So this will be interesting to read. The next, yes, I do now finally have Brimstone by Kelly Hart. So this is the sequel to Quicksilver. It was in there somewhere. I hate the fact that this does not look like the original copy of Quicksilver. With the character art on the front. Does kind of annoy me, but it is what it is. It's got gilded edges though. Does look nice though. I will give it that. I can't tell you anything. I've not even read Quicksilver yet, so my lips are sealed. Then I have Spells for Forgetting by Adrian Young. This is just a second-hand Amazon hardback copy. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Ew. Okay, that's going to be cleaned. Either way. I'm going to wipe this hardback down. Emery Blackwood's life was forever changed on the eve of her high school graduation, when the love of her life, Augusta Salt, was accused of murdering her best friend. She once dreamed of running away with August, I read it wrong. Jeez Louise. August. I'm thinking that guy from The Fault in Our Stars, the only good character in that book. Eager to escape the misty remote shores of Soroy Silent, I butchered that, and to chase new dreams, she is now she is doing what her teenage self swore she never would, living a quiet existence among this tight-knit community steeped in folklore and tradition, ruled by the seasons and ancient suspicions. When August returned after 14 years to bury his mother's ashes, Emery must confront her first love and the reason he left so abruptly. But the town wants August gone again, and the island begins to show signs of strange happenings. The emergence of deep betrayals and hidden promises threaten to reveal the truth behind Lily's death once and for all. This sounds really interesting. This hardback definitely needs cleaning though. It's a bit crusty. I didn't know it was crusty, but it's crusty. But yeah, I know Becca from Becca and the Books read this. And she did enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to this. I don't really know where to put this because I don't want to put it on Crowley. Yeah, there's a giant snake behind you, which is Crowley from Good Omens. I'll put it there. Then I've just got this last stack here. Wildfire by Hannah Grace. So this is the second in the Maple Hills. This says, it only takes one spark. When Russ and Aurora cross paths at a university party, a drinking game ends with them spending the night together. But Aurora slips away before Russ learns her full name. This anonymity ends when they both turn up to the first day of work as camp counsellors, a job they have both chosen to escape Maple Hills for the summer. Given their history, there's still obvious tension between the two, but the camp has a strict no-staff fraternising rule. Russ doesn't want to risk heading home early, but Aurora has never been one for rules. It sinks eat up, they have to resist or risk starting something they just can't stop. This sounds good. I'm adding some more romances because I take part in literature and I need some more to add to my TBR, because God knows how many I've got and who knows. So When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Calenthia. What makes life worth living in the face of death? So this is, he's a doctor and he was actually diagnosed with inoperable lung cancer. One day he was a doctor treating the dying, next he was a patient struggling to live. His wife actually finished this book for him. This just seems extremely interesting. I do like these kinds of books where it talks about like doctors and stuff. I find like the human body quite fascinating. Speaking of that, Unnatural Causes, The Life and Many Deaths of Britain's Top Forensic Pathologist by Dr. Richard Shepherd. He was in the Ancient Autopsies series, which was pointless to watch. Don't watch it. He was good. He had a weird, cool little table thing, which I kind of want, but it was a pointless series to actually watch. But he is the top forensic pathologist in the UK. He's done over 23,000 autopsies. So he can solve mysteries and how people die, and this is just... He's tackled serial killers, natural disasters, perfect murders and freak accidents. I'm intrigued. I want to see how he does it properly. And I want that weird table he has. It was basically like a giant coffee table, and it had like a touch screen that was like a giant iPad, and you could it like had the skeleton on it, and you could like deep dive into different parts of it. It was so cool. I want it so bad. It's such a neat table. Anyway, that's not the point of this. I think though anyone would want a table like that if you're interested in the human body. I've got The Silent Patient by Alex Mencheladist. I don't know how to say that name. This is a very popular one. I'm surprised I haven't even picked this up before now, but hey ho. You live and you learn. Alicia Bereson lives a seemingly perfect life until one day 6 years ago, when she shot her husband in the head 5 times. Since then, she hasn't spoken a single word, and it's time to find out why. Oh, this seems interesting. I've read a few Frida McFadden's, so I thought this would be good. And then, look how floppy that is. Ooh, that's good. Anyway, this is called That Kind of Guy by Stephanie Archer. It's the Queen's Coven series. I think this is the first one, I could be wrong. Cocky, charismatic Emmett Rose isn't a relationship kind of guy. But now that he's running for mayor of our small town, his bachelor past is hurting the campaign. We're total opposites. He's golden retriever and I'm a black cat. But he'll co-sign on my restaurant loan if I play his devoted fiancée. Between romantic dates, a prom night redo and visits to the secret beach, things heat up and the line between real and ruse is lit on fire. I'm starting to see another side of Mr. Popular. Now I wonder if I was all wrong. Oh, this sounds good. Again, another one to add to the literature TBR. Possibly if I can make it fit for a prompt. Vancouver Storm, Queen's Cove, and then the Heartbreak Rule. I may have to read some more of hers. He looks great on that cover though, look at him. Anyway, yes, so some more romance. That's literally it. I don't know whether I've ever showed you a study in drowning, but you'll see that when I get a theory of dreaming. Anyway, so, because it's got a dust jacket for it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I shall see you with whatever comes next. I have no idea what's coming next. It could be a haul. It could be a book unboxing. It could be the November wrap-up. I genuinely actually don't know at this point in time, because filming these in advance makes it a bit weird. Anyway, bye.